Guys, here we are in 2025, and somehow GameStop is still in business despite the crazy things they constantly decide to do when selling video games. And so in this video, I'll show you the ridiculousness they're trying to pull on me now with examples in hand. So guys, let me explain. So here's the situation. When this all started, I was 10 days out from an upcoming Whatnot stream where I'd be giving away and selling a bunch of games in a live stream, and I needed more brand new PS5 games for that stream. So my first thought was like, how can I get brand new PS5 games quickly? And I unfortunately thought of GameStop because on their website, they advertise 1 to 3 business days of shipping to your home. So like, I was like, I can buy this on a Friday and have my games by Tuesday or Wednesday and have them listed in plenty of time for the stream. But unfortunately, that's where I was wrong, and that's where things went way downhill. So first of all, I bought some copies of Silent Hill 2 here. You can see $50 brand new. I also bought some copies, or one copy, I believe, of Alan Wake 2 here, brand new, $50. And I also bought some copies of Resident Evil 2 for the PS5. So let me show you my order history where I did place 2 orders on July 11th, which is a Friday. I placed 2 orders. So the first order here, the one up top, I paid $150.11 for 3 brand new games. These are PS5 games, Silent Hill 2, Alan Wake 2, and Elden Ring. These are all going to be giveaways in my Whatnot stream, right? So I bought those. I also placed another order at basically the same time for $171.53, and these are all auctions for the Whatnot stream. I bought 7 games here, Resident Evil Biohazard, Resident Evil 2, Silent Hill 2. Again, all brand new games, ordered on that Friday. So let me start by taking you through the order of 7 games here and show you what happened. So first of all, I shipped it in 2 different segments, which is whatever, it's 2 different packages. Let me just click track package on the first one and show you what happened. You can see the last update is from July 13th, where apparently it was supposed to be transitioned to the post office and then be delivered to me. But yeah, today is July 21st. I've heard nothing, and yeah, that hasn't showed up, which is like, whatever. It might be an issue with the post office or FedEx, who knows. But the next part of this order is where it's like, this is where GameStop really grinds my gears, because they have done this a million times. You're probably wondering, why am I still buying from GameStop? Well, I'll explain in just a second, but let me go ahead and click on track package. So this is the second part of that same order. 5 games here, supposed to be brand new. And you can see the latest update is from July 11th on Friday. Shipment info sent to FedEx, which if you know anything about shipping, you know that means somebody printed the order or printed the label and hasn't dropped it off yet. Mind you, this is July 11th. Today is July 21st. GameStop hasn't dropped off the package at FedEx. It's lost somewhere, and they haven't done anything. And guys, this is a huge problem with GameStop. I can't even count on 2 hands how many times this has happened to me, where I've ordered games from GameStop for something like a Whatnot stream or whatever. They say shipment 1 to 3 days, and they sure enough print the label out on the first day that I actually buy it, and then they don't ever ship it. But it's absurd. But that's whatever. Those 7 games there, I still don't have 10 days later. 1 to 3 shipping days, that's a lie, I guess. But anyways, the worst part is the next order, where I placed, again, 3 games here, $150.11. These are the 3 games for giveaways, all brand new. Let me actually just verify and show you that these were all brand new games. You can see Elden Ring, brand new. Silent Hill 2, brand new. Alan Wake 2, brand new. But let me show you what I received. Now, to be fair to GameStop, these games actually came in time. They came like 2 or 3 days later, so props to them. They can actually ship some games. But let me show you what I got in the mail here. So first of all, Silent Hill 2 looks all fine and dandy, right? It's brand new, it's sealed, still got the, all the cellophane or whatever you call this, and it's, yeah, great. That's cool. I'm glad I got that. And then next up, I see Elden Ring here, and I'm like, hold on. This says new, but it is it's just it's open. There's no seal or anything, which if you guys have been with GameStop, if you know anything about GameStop, you know they've been doing this for decades. Like, this is a GameStop thing where they will take the copy off the shelf that's opened and may or may not have been used, and they'll sell it to you as new. No discount or anything. They're like, oh, this is a new game. And so sure enough, I guess in their warehouse or maybe a store shipped this to me or something, but they just decided to send me their shelf copy or whatever this is. It's brand new apparently, but it's, yeah, there's no seal on it at all. Like, come on, just take the $5 off and call it used. Why are you calling this brand new? And even looking at the disc, let's go ahead and see if there's any smudges on it. And actually, that's a scratch. Look at that. You can see that right there. It's a scratch on the disc. Yep, when I wipe it away, it doesn't go away because it's a scratch. Nice. So that's what I'm saying. It's a brand new game. Like, I don't care if it works. I want a discount if it's used. But why are you sending me used games when I ordered brand new? But anyways, next up is, frankly, the worst thing I've seen from GameStop in ages, which is really saying something because I get crap from GameStop all the time. This is the brand new copy of Alan Wake 2 Deluxe Edition that I ordered. This is brand new. It's brand new, but can you see the case here says certified pre-owned. Certified pre-owned equals brand new. GameStop. I'm at GameStop right now. Jacob R. ordered Alan Wake 2 Deluxe Edition, brand new. There's a disc laying on the ground. That looks brand new. Yeah, let's send it off to him. That's brand new. He paid for a brand new game, and that's brand new, right? So yeah, I got this brand new game right here. Even the nice little cover art is all ripped and everything. They couldn't even cut it with scissors or whatever. They just freaking ripped it off. Open it up. not only is it flipped around the wrong way, like it should be this direction, right, when you open it up. No, it's flipped around. Not only that, but we also have the Alan Wake Remastered code here is all ripped up. Not even just crinkled, it's freaking ripped on the top. It's ripped. Are you joking? Like, is it that big of a deal? Like, no, but like, I paid for a brand new copy. I want a brand new copy with the disc, with the case, with an unused code. Like, is this code might be used. I haven't actually tried it yet, so like the code might be used. Let's take a look at the game, because like, I don't know, what does the game look like? Oh, what do you know? It's got smudges on it. This is straight up a used copy. Somebody traded this in. This is not brand new. Why are you sending this to me as brand new? And we're gonna talk about it some more, because this is like an epidemic with GameStop. This is a thing they do. And there are a lot of defenders of it, which I'll show you here in a minute, but let's go ahead and start by trying out this code here and seeing if it even works, because holy crap, what in the world, guys? All right, guys, moment of truth. Let's go ahead and type this code in. Let's see if it works. Code typed in, continue. The code is for one item. Do you want to redeem it? Wow, it's still valid. Yo, it actually has not been used. That is actually extremely surprising given the condition of this code here. Like, I just don't understand how this happens and how you send this to me brand new. And you're probably wondering, like, you idiot, why do you keep buying from GameStop? And you're right, I should stop. But like, let me just break this down. First of all, I do buy a lot of consoles from them because frankly, they send out interesting consoles because they're just so bad at cleaning and testing consoles and refurbishing them that it's just very interesting to see what they're gonna send every time. Now, for the whole game side of things, I agree with you. I should stop buying from them. I kind of got trapped by their 1 to 3 day shipping time, and I was kind of like, I need some games fast, so let me try it out anyways. And sure enough, I fall into the trap of them sending me brand new games that are not actually brand new. And let me just show you some more examples of how this is just a huge problem that GameStop has had for decades, and apparently they have no interest in fixing it because people simp for them about this whole situation. So let me just show you. So here's an example from 4 years ago. Somebody posted in the GameStop subreddit. It says, since when did GameStop start selling new games already open and charging new game prices? That's my question too. Now, they've been doing this for years and years, so it's not too terribly surprising, but for some reason, people are using this as a reason to be like, oh, you should have known. You shouldn't have bought from GameStop because you know they sell new games as used. Bro, come on. Are we really defending this? And look at this, you got people, like the top comments are people defending this, saying, as for new games being sold as used, the thin plastic seal on a game being removed does not make it used or pre-owned. That layer is there as a safety measure to keep things closed. No different than a sticker on a cardboard box for your coffee maker. If you think that dictates it being used, then make sure you pre-order games you're interested in, verify you're sealed before you purchase them, blah, 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 whatever. This is like, I don't understand how we actually have this take that you can buy a game that has been opened up, taken out of the case, and have a manual ripped up or a code ripped up, and you can call that new, and you're gonna defend it. Like, come on, guys. Now, as for the reference of a sticker on a cardboard box for your coffee maker, I would think that needs to be closed as well. Like, I'd be pretty pissed off if I bought a coffee maker and the seal for the box was broken and I brought it brand new. Because, like, did somebody open it up and use the coffee maker before? Because, like, I paid brand new prices. You get what I'm saying there. But next up, this guy's defending it because we briefly tried keeping them sealed this past holiday, and it was a bleep without payroll to keep up with marketing cases. And this guy says, I worked with the company for 14 years. They got new copies because it's stupid to put live products on the floor, and it's extremely wasteful to print art for every title in stock. Come on, like, is this, you're defending it with this statement? You're saying it's extremely wasteful to print cover art? Dude, you're charging the full game price. Figure something out. Print out a few pieces of paper and put it on the shelf. It is not expensive or wasteful to print out a few little, you do it for so many used copies here. Like, where did this come from? Did it just come out of thin air? You printed this. You guys printed this to put in a pre-owned game case. Why not just do this? How about instead of printing this out, we just sell it to you like this? This is your game now. Just take it, loose disc, nothing, no case, no sleeve, nothing. This is all wasteful. We don't need this. Just take the game. Why don't we do this? If that's your argument, just do this. Why not? I'm gonna go to the next Reddit thread though, because that Reddit thread actually probably made me more mad than what they sent me, because there's so many people in there that are like defending this practice as to like, yeah, you're the problem, not GameStop. It's just a really weird take here. Now here's another example. GameStop new game strike again. You can see this guy got let's see, that one looks sealed right there. Those two look like they're probably open, and this one literally is in a case with no cover art at all, which is absurd for new. And I wanted to show this thread because the top comment is pretty funny. It says, watch, a GameStop employee, either current or past, will try to justify that being new because people will steal displays and GameStop has no issues shorting the other customers who pay for the games. They will try to split the difference and claim this hurts GameStop just as much as their customers, and we should accept it as normal, which is like, it's literally only normal at GameStop. You go to Best Buy and get a new game, it's not open. You go to Target and get a new game, it's not open. Like, put it behind a glass shelf maybe just print out some cover art like you do for all of this. Like, for all I care, put this cover art on the shelf and put the game name and say like, bring this to the front for your game and keep the sealed copies in the back. Like why are we wasting copies on the shelf and calling them new? Like call them used or anything. There's so many more solutions than selling used games as new. It's absurd. And the funniest part is I made a post about this on my YouTube channel, like on my YouTube post like a few days ago saying like, yeah, I bought these new games from GameStop and they're not actually new. And of course there's a post here saying it's definitely against company policy to ship out in that condition. We now have the option to cancel an order if it's the shelf copies. So now you're saying, now we're having conflicting info. Like this has apparently been a GameStop thing for ages where they ship used copies as new, but now we have somebody saying they also work for GameStop saying that's against company policy. And this has been my experience with GameStop for years. Like I cannot tell you how many people have messaged me, DM'd me, left comments saying, I work for GameStop. This is the policy. Another person will comment saying, I work for GameStop. No, this is the policy. Everybody's take on the policy is completely different. So nobody knows what's going on. Everybody has different takes on it. And it's like, how is this company still running, man? It's just I don't know, I guess they sell Pokemon and make money there because their video game situation is just, it's garbage, man. Just like, come on, guys. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Now, do you guys remember how GameStop started a whole retro thing about a year ago? Well, if you want to see an update on that situation, watch this video here because it's pretty interesting. Go check that out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.